greatest rivals in history are now meeting on Civilization 5. A dual map, a Mediterranean map, and they're going to battle in a domination only. Greetings fellow Earthlings and welcome to a new type of AI only battle. I've done these for Total War for a while now, and I thought it's time to move over to Civ 5. Other people have done them for Civ 5, but I'm doing it differently, as you know I like to do. This is not going to be some time lapse with music at the background. This is going to be a Civilization 5 time lapse, but with me as a background, commentating as the AI makes their moves. It's something different. This is of course the first episode, it's just a test. If it does well then I'll continue, if not then, I wouldn't. Anyway, today the two greatest rivals in history, I think. Rome are fighting Carthage. Domination only. I'm looking forward to this. By the way, because it's the first episode, I know I'm going to have to explain this. To do the AI onlys, I've got to have a nuclear submarine somewhere where the AI cannot get to. Also, it's got to be in a place where they cannot build a city, and this seemed like the perfect spot. So, if you're wondering why this tundra here is here and a nuclear submarine is here, you know, that's all because of how I record it. So as far away from them as I can, in the most balanced area I can find. This is how I decided to do it. It's, I think, the only way how I could have done it. Anyway, yeah, let's go. So, of course I'm a non-biased commentator, but I want Rome to win. Who doesn't want Rome to win? But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. I think Rome will have it. I don't know why, I've just got a feeling about Rome. They won in history, they're going to win in Civ 5, but can Carthage get their revenge? As soon as I fortify this submarine, it's going to begin. The city-states we have are Prague, Budapest, which is going to separate them both, which is going to be interesting, Almaty, never heard of it, and Florence as well, interesting. There's two natural wonders on the map. We have Uluru, and we have Old Faithful. Who's going to win? Let's find out. So, Rome has been founded. It's on deity difficulty as well, so both get 2 settlers. It's going to be interesting to see where they find the second city, because it's going to go up fast. The city-states are slowly being founded. There we go. Should of course speed up after turn 1. No barbarians as well. I think I put barbarians on, I just don't think any have spawned in yet. It's going to be interesting to see how those are going to go. So, Rome has already discovered Carthage, I think, with a scout. So, yeah, it's a very dual-sized map. Rome have founded Antium, their second settlement. Not in their best spot, they will have access to some cattle, as you can just see here. And also it looks like some cotton as well. I think this is an oasis as well, and they'll have some sheep. I'm a big fan of coastal cities, I'm not, like, into inland sort of stuff. They've already got the worker working as Carthage, so building some farms, some sheep, and yeah, stuff like that. We've got some stone as well with a second city. I think Rome have the best second city starting point. However, I think Carthage might have the best capital because they're on the river, whereas Rome, sadly, they didn't get to the river. Rome has a little bit of desert around it as well. No, Carthage, yeah, they do have a bit of desert, but I think it's going to affect Rome more, so it's going to be interesting to see how the AI is able to deal with this. So, yeah, they definitely must have met each other now, this scout. Definitely seen him. Yeah, and they've seen the caravan as well. People who like shiny things the most, so Carthage by far richer than Rome right now. Yeah, the borders are starting to expand as well as they grab some luxury resources. Rome's already built some farms, as you can see. Also, if there's any changes anyone wants me to have with the settings, I'm fine to do them, as long as they make sense, of course. Ooh, it looks like Carthage have got a settler out as well. They've founded Hippo Regius here on the river, very close to Budapest. Should be a reasonable good defence against Rome with this river as well. Ooh, Carthage have built the Great Library, that's a free technology, and they've got quite a big army as well. Rome does have an army, so Yeah, I think they're balanced military-wise. It's going to be interesting to see when they do actually start pushing. It's going to be difficult for Carthage to get the units onto this front line here, because of course the mountains, they're going to cause some problems. So it might actually be easy for Rome to take, and then difficult. Oh, war has been declared. Can they take Hippo Regius? What I was about to say is Hippo Regius, easy for Rome to take possibly, but difficult for Carthage to take back just because of these mountains. Rome, they're causing a lot of damage onto the settlement right now, however they're not able to take it because they have no melee units, and there it goes, they must have got a boat in or something. Right now, happiness, Caesar all the way down at 1, Carthage at 7, so Caesar is struggling a bit for happiness, but shouldn't cause too many problems. Oh, Carthage took it back immediately after. So they're doing a battle for this right now, and Caesar needs it, because he can't afford to be one settlement behind. And it looks like, yeah, he's taking it now. He's got a good stronghold over here, he's got his units, he's got the settlement built back up. Carthage still trying to take it, but you know, I think he's going to hold on to it for the time being. So he's now got 3 settlements, Carthage have 2. Yeah, it's his early units I think that are going to help him most. His ballistas. Of course, Carthage does have access to, what is it, elephants? Yeah, elephants, so they're going to help Carthage. Oh, they've built the Great Lighthouse as well, that should definitely help. I can't see the navy being a big part, but I guess it will be. I guess it will be there is what I was going to say. Just got distracted by these boats. Historically, Carthage was always better on the seas, and it looks like that's the same right now because of their unique boat unit. I like how Rome's holding this mountain pass here with a spear and just fortified. That's interesting, just stopping Carthage getting through and exploring. Of course they do have an explorer here, they are scouting around and seeing how stuff's going on. But yeah, I just liked how they were slowing them down there. Carthage do have a great general, and I can't see one for Rome. Carthage's done this stuff that I miss. Yeah, they do have one in Antium. Most literate people, so Carthage is leading technologically with 21, and Caesar is only one behind, but still, that one behind, if as the game goes on, if that gets bigger, then he's going to start seeing some problems. His legions are out, they're on the front line now, they're taking a bit of damage, but, you know, he needed to get those legions out. Both are very strong early game, these two factions, so, yeah, we're going to see like some weird early games, and then it should hopefully settle down a little bit in the mid. Right now I'll say Caesar is winning just because he has more settlements, but you know, if Carthage start expanding this way, which they could quite easily do, then it could become a completely different game. They're ahead in technology as well, and they built their 3rd wonder as well. Their 3rd wonder. A 4th wonder, the statue of Zeus. I think Caesar's falling behind in these wonders. Carthage's navy has just mostly gone, I don't know what happened there. We might have had to disband them for on land units. It looks like Caesar did build something there, the Pantheon I think. Could have been wrong. I think he's connected them with roads as well now. Oh, and he's found a 4th settlement, Kume. Not in the best position. I guess he gets some access to possibly bison and another luxury, but you know, there's better places for it, Caesar, come on, surely like... No, that's a desert. Alright, maybe that was the best for the time being, but you know, surely he could have like brought one round and brought him here, used this mountain pass as a defence. That spearman is still alive, by the way. People with appointed sticks, yeah, Caesar just has the largest army right now. He's just dominating there. And he's got this pass under control as well, and he's got this one over here locked down, he's watching it. It's not locked down in the sense that it can stop Carthage from going that way, but he's watching it, he's making sure that the... he's making sure he knows what's going on. Interestingly, they had a great merchant. That was interesting to see them use that very early on. They didn't use it to try and get a city-state. Now Caesar's starting to work on the wonders. He's built the Temple of Artemis, and his units are starting to move forward slightly. I don't think he's going to be able to take a settlement out of this push, but I think he's just going to try and take some units. Yeah, he's already got swordsmen on the field. And I mean like the big swordsmen. What does it call them? Long swordsmen. Right. Yeah, so he's definitely got the the better units right now, and more of them as well. He's also doing quite good on the seas as well. He's got some, not exactly. Yeah, he's got his navy over here. He could lose some units to Carthage very soon. It looks like he's trying something sneaky around this way. He's got his trebuchets out as well. Carthage is in a struggle, but That being said, they have just brought in the pikemen as well. They do have a great wall, which I've only just noticed. Those will be interesting to see. Can Carthage defend? And it looks like they have. They've pushed them back a little bit. I don't think they don't have the strength to actually make a move on the settlement. Ooh, Caesar has founded Catholicism. None of that has really spread over to Carthage yet, so can Carthage get a religion down? How are the city-states looking? So yeah, they're almost all Catholic, I think, apart from Florence. It looks like Rome does have some ideas about trying to convert Carthage, just moving some missionaries over. People who are best fed. So Caesar, his people are well fed. He's growing at a faster rate than Carthage right now, and you know, with him outnumbering her as well, it puts him in a really good position. He's of course doubles Carthage in settlements, and he's built Notre Dame as well, which should fix most of his happiness issues. That plus 10 happiness is always like really good to have, obviously. And he's organised his defence again as well. He's got some units back on the front line. Be interesting to see what happens if they sign peace. Like if it's just a white peace, then will that buy Carthage some time to possibly rebuild over here? When Carthage found the third settlement and Rome started falling behind, I thought that was it. Rome, they did very well to actually take that. But the technology difference is starting to show, I think. Carthage may have musketeers on my front line. I have just noticed some Roman musketeers here as well. So it might not be that much, but you know, it's. I think technologically it's even now. It's going to be interesting to see when the next thing pops up. But yeah. Oh, World Congress has been founded. Oh, don't tell me I've got to vote in this. Ah. Oh. Well, this takes away from the AI only a little bit. You know, I'm just going to go for the most neutral thing I can possibly vote for. That's annoying. Oh well. Looks like, yeah, Caesar's taking over in the wonder building part now. He's really pushing it. Oh, and Carthage have founded Islam, so it's going to be interesting to see whether they can like build it and get their capital under that religion as well, or are they just going to fall to Roman Catholicism? Hippomenes is still a puppet. He hasn't like turned it into a core yet. Yeah, every settlement but one is Catholic right now. Ooh, 2 wonders built in one turn. Caesar going for the pyramids. You can just see those there. Yeah, it's looking good so far. Interesting that no city-states have become involved yet. I thought like Caesar right now, you know, he's done a struggle to make a push on Carthage. Just takes Budapest or something. Maybe he doesn't have the happiness, I don't really know. But then again, Carthage, they're making some bad decisions as well. We need to settle it over here and just get another settlement up. And then maybe, I don't know, probably take Florence. They'll have to focus heavily on the defence, so they might not be able to. But yeah, they need to expand this way before Caesar gets there. Cities we like to visit first. Cities we like to visit the most. So, it seems like Carthage is winning the tourism victory, but there isn't a tourism victory. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're actually drawing. They both have 6 in total. There isn't a tourism victory or cultural victory. It's domination only. But still, it plays a part in the game. I think tourism, like changing religion and stuff. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, it does have some use in the game other than its actual cultural victory. 150 turns through now. And both are like in the Renaissance and Enlightenment sort of era, so yeah, that's good for them. However, it's 920 AD, so this is never actually. But what would be interesting is if civilization started having this, like the year, tick with how technology is going on average, so it seems like it makes sense. For example, if someone speeds through technology really fast, then the timer speeds up faster. I don't know if it's a good idea, it's just something I was thinking about a couple of weeks ago. I think about weird stuff. It's just a thing. Rome has a very big army just defending their capital right now, and the largest city as well, 19 in Rome, whereas Carthage, their largest city is 16. It's like Rome, they've got more cities, but they've also got bigger cities as well, which is going to help them. It could cause a few problems with happiness, but it means their production is good, their science is good, and they should hopefully take over and, you know, like become a dominant power. I want to see a clear winner. I don't really care who wins. Of course I know most of my viewers will be rooting for Rome, but I want to see a clear winner. I don't want to go, maybe this faction's won, maybe this one has done. I don't really know. I want it to be like, yes, Rome has won this. And of course with it being a domination victory, all the faction has to do is take the capital. That's it. If it gets to 500 turns and no one's won by that point, then I will of course call the winner. And right now, if I had to do that, it would be Rome. It would be based on score. Let me see, how is score right now? So yeah, Rome, they're winning. They've got 800 points. They're 800 points in the lead. Right, I'm just gonna, yeah, vote for myself because that wouldn't affect it in any way, and then that will allow their AI on this stuff to continue. So that I am doing stuff in the game, you know, it's not causing any problems. Not really. Although, if anyone knows a way how to get rid of the World Congress, then please tell me, that would be very helpful. Oh great, now we've got to vote for something. You know what, we'll just... Can we just not vote? Oh yeah, we can just not vote, good, phew. Alright, yeah, let's just go for the same. This is so annoying. You know what? The new rule is that we just try and repeal stuff. Let's just see how that goes. Rome has built the Oracle and the Colossus on the same turn. Rome has now taken the lead with technologies, they're now one ahead. So it's interesting to see how that has shifted with the change of the settlement here. That little bit extra science provided by Hippo Regius has been able to put Caesar in the lead. Looks like he is interested in making some push. He keeps trying, but he's not really getting anywhere. Maybe he's just like keeps reminding Carthage, stay awake because I'm coming for you. Ooh, Carthage has declared war on Florence. I'll see that soon. Maybe I'm guessing, yeah, Florence probably sided with Rome. Let's just check that. Yeah, they sided with Rome. Carthage has gone for the frigates right now, so they're going to bombard at some cities, and they're quite powerful ships, but nah, never mind about that. Rome right now so powerful on the seas, they're just pushing them back, and yeah, there we go. Carthaginian navy has gone. Rome has gone for autocracy. Would they have chosen any other type? It's obvious they were going to go autocracy. It'll be interesting to see what this city-state of Florence is going to do, and how they are going to get involved. Because if they start attacking from this way, Carthage pull their troops on this side, then Rome, actually they're pushing in without them. They are causing damage on the Carthaginian capital. Carthage, they've got a lot of units here. I think they will stay safe at the end, and Rome will have to pull back. But they're showing that they're making a push there. They're getting that score. They're looking good, Rome. I'm definitely favouring them right now for the win. But Carthage has managed to push them back. Yeah, even Rome is taking the gold medal out of this as well. However, at least Carthage managed to build enough to actually get silver and bronze medal for the World Star. Yeah, and Rome have to pull back there. They just don't have the units. Eventually, once technology gets better, then of course it's a different story. Once like big battleships get involved and nuclear weapons, bombers, all of that stuff. I just don't vote for anything. Ooh. Prague has declared war on Carthage, so of course Rome expanding further with the city-states, they now control 2 of them. Rome, biggest army again, almost double as well. So that's going to be interesting to see if they just pour everything in. They could possibly take Carthage and take the win. Yeah, Rome now control 2 city-states. Yeah, good for them. Go on, Rome. They built Sistine Chapel as well. They have lost control over Florence, which was probably a shame for them, but oh well. But still, Carthage, they haven't taken it yet. Imagine if Carthage get control of Budapest, and they just like charge in and start causing problems on Hippo Regius. So that will be interesting. I'd want to see that. Prague will be less interesting because it's harder for them to get around, but you know, Budapest could become quite big for the Carthaginians. Some more wonders being built there. You can see there's quite a lot of wonders getting built as well. And Carthage has built a third settlement, well, a fourth settlement, but it's the third right now. They've converted it to Islam. The actual settlement of Carthage does not have a religion, it's kind of balanced between both right now. But it's too late for this settlement. It's just too late. We should have done this ages ago. They've already lost like potential land to Florence as well. It's too late, but at least it's going to help them catch up. And you know, this is domination. If Carthage build a navy, if they manage to get some sneaky push in here, with probably a nuclear weapon as well, take Rome, that would be it, Carthage would win. So it's... Rome is never safe. No one's ever safe in these. Anyone could snatch victory at any random point, but it's going to be difficult. Carthage, their capital right now is at 57 defence. Rome's capital is all the way at 90. So, you know, that just shows the technological differences and everything. Carthage is really falling behind, and you can always see it in the defence of a settlement. It's about half. Anyway, do any factions have any uranium? That's what I was wanting to check next. Okay, some factions should have uranium somewhere. I can't see it right now. Hold on, that's one thing. Resource icons, there we go. No uranium over here. Yeah, Caesar just pulling ahead now. He's got 4 technologies in the lead. Well done, Caesar. I can't see any uranium. I could be just like completely blind, but yeah, I can't see any uranium, and I'm struggling to see any oil as well. Huh. In fact, I'm struggling to see any resources. Hold on. It's like I can see all the food and stuff and the luxuries, but the actual like iron, oil, those types, horses, can't see them. Huh, weird map. Of course, if I'm making a mistake, please tell me, but I right now cannot see any uranium or anything like that. Anyway, the factions continue. Rome really dominating on the seas now, along with their allies as well. Oh, they're having a naval invasion of Carthage. Could this be it? I always like naval invasions of capitals. They're always very fun to do, and they've got it on half health. If they can just make a good push, they could potentially do it. Come on, Rome, get the win. They're still bombarding. These have been at war since like turn 50, and now it's turned almost 250. Oh, it almost fell. Can Rome do it? Just keep on pushing in, and it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall any time now. They're pushing in the units as well. The navy's in, and there it goes. It has been decided. Rome has taken the win. Well done, Rome. We can see population. Yeah, they just flew ahead. Of course, it's difficult to see what Carthage exactly had, but they were first place in all of these. Let's just, if you want to like read those, then you can. I don't know. Let's check some maps. So. Yeah, there it is, just for those who are interested in this sort of stuff. That's how it happened. And I won't bother with graphs, so yeah. Well done, Rome. Hope you enjoyed this video. Carthage take the capital back right at the next turn. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Rome got the win in the first episode of Civilization 5 Rivals. Which factions do you want to see in future? Any suggestions? Anything is welcome. This is of course my first Civilization 5 AI only battle, and I wanted it to do it a little bit different to everyone else. I hope you've enjoyed. Next time thinking England versus France, however, you know, it's up to what you think as well. Yeah, I also do similar things to this for Total War, like time lapses and stuff. Yeah, so if you're interested in that, then check those out as well. Hope you've enjoyed, and goodbye.